Most people wait until something breaks. A dead battery on a freezing January morning, tires that can't grip a wet road in October, an overheated engine on a highway in July, kids in the back seat, no shade for miles. Here's the thing nobody tells you. None of that has to happen, not even close. Your car is one of the most expensive things you own, but most people treat it like a microwave, just expect it to work until it doesn't. Today, I'm giving you the exact seasonal checklist that mechanics use on their own cars. 4 seasons, specific steps, and I promise you, by the time winter rolls around, you'll be the most prepared person on the road. Let's get into it. Spring. Think of spring as your car's annual physical. Winter is brutal. Salt eats at your undercarriage. Potholes open up like craters. Cold temperatures quietly drain your battery every single night. By the time March hits, your car has been through a war, and most people have no idea. First thing you do in spring, get under that car, or have someone do it, and look for rust. Road salt accelerates rust faster than almost anything else. Catch it early, treat it, ignore it, and you're looking at a repair bill that'll genuinely make you feel sick. Next, your tires. Winter roads are rough. Check your tire pressure because temperature changes mess with PSI more than people realize. For every 10 degrees of temperature drop, you lose about 1 pound of pressure. That math works in reverse too, meaning your tires may actually be overinflated now. Check the sidewalls for cracking or bulging. If your tires look like they've aged 5 years, they probably have. Now, your brakes. If you hear a faint grinding or a high-pitched squeal when you slow down, that's not your car being quirky. That's your brake pads begging for your attention. Spring is the perfect time to get them inspected, before summer road trips enter the picture. Your windshield wipers are next, and I know, nobody thinks about wipers until it's pouring rain and they're smearing mud across the glass at 60 miles an hour. Winter wiper blades are heavier and stiffer. Swap them out. It's a $10 fix that could genuinely save your life. Finally, spring means a proper full car wash, not a quick rinse, a real wash, including the undercarriage, to get every trace of road salt off the body. Salt and moisture together are a death sentence for metal. Summer. Here's what most people don't realize about summer. Heat is harder on a car than cold. Your engine runs hot, your road runs hotter, and everything under that hood, fluids, belts, and hoses, is under more stress in July than it is in January. Start with your coolant. This is non-negotiable. Your coolant system is the only thing standing between your engine and complete thermal meltdown. Check the coolant level, check the color. If it looks brown or rusty instead of bright green or orange, it needs to be flushed. A coolant flush typically costs around $100. An engine replacement costs around $4,000. Do the math. Check your belts and hoses. Heat makes rubber brittle over time. Squeeze your hoses. They should feel firm, but flexible. If they feel hard, cracked, or mushy, replace them before they fail at the worst possible time. A snapped serpentine belt doesn't just leave you stranded. It can take out your alternator, your power steering, and your water pump with it. Your battery, yes, again, most people think batteries die in winter. They actually fail in summer. Heat accelerates the chemical reactions inside a battery and degrades it faster. If your battery is more than 3 years old, get it tested. Free at most auto parts stores. Takes 5 minutes. Check your AC. Not just for comfort, your AC system actually helps defog your windshield in emergencies. If it's blowing warm or weak, get the refrigerant checked before the dead of summer. Recharging an AC system is cheap, replacing a compressor is not. And tires again, because summer heat causes tire pressure to rise. Overinflated tires on a scorching road reduce your grip and increase blowout risk. Check pressure in the morning before the heat builds up for the most accurate reading.
Fall. Fall is the most important season on this list, and almost nobody treats it that way. Fall is your prep window, the last chance to fix everything before winter locks you into the worst driving conditions of the year. Skip this season and you will pay for it. I can almost guarantee it. Start with your battery. Again, I keep coming back to it because it matters that much. Cold weather reduces battery capacity dramatically. A battery of 32 degrees has roughly half the power it has at room temperature. If it's weak going into winter, it won't make it out. Your tires need attention now. If you live anywhere that sees ice or snow, this is when you either switch to winter tires or check that your all-seasons still have adequate tread. Take a quarter, insert it into the tread with Washington's head pointing down. If you can see the top of his head, your tires are legally worn and dangerously thin. Don't gamble with that. Check all your lights, brake lights, headlights, turn signals. Days get shorter fast. More darkness means more time driving in reduced visibility. A burned-out brake light is also an easy ticket from law enforcement. Top off your fluids: antifreeze, brake fluid, windshield washer fluid. Use a winter-rated washer fluid that won't freeze on your glass at 15 degrees. Sounds obvious, you'd be surprised. And get your brakes inspected one more time. Stopping distances increase significantly on wet fall roads. You want full confidence in your brakes before the first ice shows up. Winter. Winter isn't the time to prepare, winter is the time to execute. If you've done everything in the fall checklist, you're already ahead of 90% of drivers on the road, but there are still things to keep on top of. Keep your gas tank at least half full at all times. A fuller tank prevents moisture from accumulating in the fuel lines, which can freeze. It also means you're never stranded with an empty tank in a storm. Keep an emergency kit in your trunk: jumper cables, a blanket, an ice scraper, a small bag of sand or cat litter for traction, and a flashlight. This isn't paranoia, this is preparation. There's a difference. Check tire pressure weekly in extreme cold because it drops constantly. And after every significant snowfall, brush your entire car off, not just your windshield. Snow flying off your roof onto another driver's windshield is dangerous, and in many states, it's illegal. Here's the bottom line. A car that's properly maintained costs a fraction of what a neglected car costs. We're talking about an oil change versus an engine rebuild, new wiper blades versus an accident that could have been avoided, a battery test versus being stranded on the side of the road at midnight, calling for a tow you didn't budget for and a repair you definitely didn't plan on. The difference between those two outcomes isn't luck. It isn't having a newer car or a bigger budget. It's habits. Small, consistent actions taken season by season, check by check, before the problem ever has a chance to become expensive. The drivers who never get caught off guard aren't special, they're just paying attention. They're the ones who spend 20 minutes in the driveway on a Saturday instead of 3 hours at a shop on a Tuesday. They're the ones whose cars start every time, stop every time, and get them where they're going without drama. You now have everything they have: the knowledge, the checklist, the seasonal breakdown, the priorities. The only question left is what you do with it. Because the best time to take care of your car was last year. The second best time is right now.